This game is amazing. It might even be better than Team Fortress. You may be thinking, Lupus, what is this horrible graphics game from the 90s and why are you showing us? Well, my fellow random person on the internet, it's because of how amazing this game is in every single aspect. Whether you like playing it or not, after this video you will appreciate the amount of effort and detail that went into making this game. So I'll just give a brief synopsis of the game for those who know nothing about it. So you play as our little friend Abe, as the title implies, that is a Mudokon species. He works at the meat factory Rupture Farms as a floor waxer. He finds out that Rupture Farms isn't selling enough meat, so they have a plan to brutally kill all of its own employees for their meat. It's Abe's job to escort all the Mudokons out of the factory via portals and destroy Rupture Farms in the process. Got it? Alright, okay. The game's company itself, Oddworld, was made by an artist himself by the name of Lorne Lanning, and he worked with a lady called Sherry McKenna, who was sort of a businesswoman at the time. His art is just so... Look at it, just look at it, just look at the art, look at it. But the cutscenes are so just like, for the times, and the levels are hand painted over to add little details like blood splatters or details on the wall. It's just so amazing in that respect. Just think that someone went over every single level frame with a brush. Absolutely amazing. Just think that I was 5 years old the first time I was playing this, 5 or 6 years old. I found this stuff terrifying. This was my childhood, but I kept on playing it because of my curiosity. It was my favourite game when I was little, and I didn't even know how to use the save button, and I kept on playing it. Just look at these terrifying creatures. Like, they're all so terrifying, but they seem like they would work. They would seem like they're alien, but they're so close to ours that you would expect them to be real creatures if we actually did find them. Now stop for a second and listen to this. Surprisingly enough, this was made for a chase scene, or whenever you get spotted or anything like that in the jungle. And imagine this music coming on. Actually, I'll show it to you. Okay. You won't really understand the intensity of the music and how well it works with the game until you actually play it, but just trust me, when you're being chased by anything in this game or being noticed, anything, anywhere, you will be scared and your palms will start to sweat. And when you possess one of the guards in this game, which is called Slig, it's like the most amazing sound. It says to you, the gameplay has changed completely. Just listen to this. It's just got a kick to it, it's got a vibe that says the gameplay has changed, like I said before. But all of the songs in this whole soundtrack is on an L motif, which means basically it relates to what the area is like or whatever it wants to be like. And I think games nowadays sort of lose that touch a bit more, but this sort of stands out among the crowd. The gameplay of this game is just... Oh boy, we have a lot to talk about. So like a lot of the games at this time, this is extremely difficult. Everything, I mean everything, one-shots you. This is what adds the tension and the stealth to the game, and let me tell you, there is no quick save. Oh boy, I just got past this really hard bit, now I can continue with the game. And you can also literally possess your enemies to shoot your enemies, and it's freaking cool. You can also speak to fellow Mudokons and lead them into safety, access secret areas, turn into a monster, fuck everything up, solve puzzles, and watch some cool little cutscenes that were really good for the 90s and still holds up for this day. Overall, Abe's Oddysee is a really good game, and I just love it to bits because of these reasons. And I could go on. I could literally go on, but you know me, I need to make my videos shorter. So, but hey, I'm just saying. But Abe's Oddysee is really cheap on Steam at the moment. So if you want to go and get it, that's fine. If you want it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, I suppose. Goodbye. Bye.